Hi, in this lesson we're talking about factoring quadratic relation. Perfect square factoring of quadratic relations. So this is another method of factoring of quadratic relations. 9x squared plus 4, 12x. This is a perfect square factoring. Why we call it a perfect square factoring? Because the first term of a trinomial and the last term of a trinomial is square rootable. It's a perfect square numbers. So that's why we call it a perfect square factoring. And the definition of perfect square factoring is that both brackets carries exactly the same thing, even the signs will be exactly the same thing. And the signs coming from the middle sign right here. If it's positive, both bracket carries positive. If it's negative, both bracket carries negative. Now, how are we going to tackle this type of factoring? We open pair of brackets. And then we know that both bracket carries the middle sign, whatever it is. In this case, it's positive, so both bracket carries positive. Now, the square root of 9x squared is 3x, and both carries 3x, and the square root of 4 is 2 and 2. And then we can rewrite it as 3x plus 2 to the power of 2 in simpler form. So this is how we factor a perfect square factoring. Now, you would wonder that, so what happened to 12x? Very simple. How would you check for your answer that it's correct? By expanding. If I multiply 3x times 3x, it is 9x squared, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now, to find the middle term, 3x times 2, which is 6x, and then 2 times 3x is another 6x, and 6x plus 6x is 12x. And that's how you satisfy the condition. That's how you check for your solution. And let's do another example of perfect square factoring. (4x squared minus 20x plus 25). Now, this is another example of perfect square factoring. Why? The first term and last term is in a position for you to take the square root of it. So it's a square rootable. They're perfect square numbers. And so what we do, we open right away two brackets. What about the signs of the two brackets? Whatever the middle term is, both bracket carries exactly the same signs. Now for the rest, what goes inside the brackets? Square root of 4x squared is 2x and 2x. Square root of 25 is 5 and 5. Now that's how we factor this type of trinomial equations. If you were to check the solution, 2x times 2x is 4x squared, negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. Now to find the middle term, 2x times negative 5 is negative 10. Negative 5 times 2x is another negative 10x. Negative 10x and negative 10x is negative 20x. So this is how we factor perfect square factoring. And I'm hoping again that this lesson was very productive and useful. Please subscribe and leave a good comment and a thumbs up. Till next time, take care and see you then. Bye.